Okay, hi, my name is Jennifer King. This is my studio, so I'm just going to show you around today and introduce a few of my works. This was one of my most recent oil paintings called Bottled Up, and I do a lot of these paintings where the figure is constrained in the space within the canvas. So she's taking up most of the space, and in this one I actually put her in this kind of vase-like shape. Because my studio now is in Laguna, I'm really inspired by some of the colors that I'm seeing because I have a nice view of the hill with a lot of greenery, and so I end up doing this outdoor space and then she's constrained in this vase shape. The idea here is that just the experience of being constrained by your environment, right? I also have a few of my older pieces up to show you. Some of them are a little bit more minimalist with these kind of more simple backgrounds, but this one was also a kind of breakthrough piece for me because I found this idea of using these more thinner, washy backgrounds where I could, by contrast, show the figure looking more solid and 3D because the background looks very kind of thin and delicate. So I kind of did this really thin wash of oil paint with some charcoal marks, and then I painted on top for the figure with a more opaque, thicker application of the oil paint. This is my view that I have right now in my Laguna studio. It's been really nice to have this view while I sit here and work, and it's been inspiring some of the colors that I've been using in my work. And I usually, when I'm working small scale, I sit here to paint. I've got all my brushes and colors and everything set up. And I'll show you one of my recent smaller paintings. This is a self-portrait I did about a month ago, and you can see I'm incorporating a lot of those more natural colors into my work and really like the kind of mood that it's setting with these more natural colors. This is actually one of the first paintings that I made in graduate school. And I think it's cool to have the reminder here of some of my older work and kind of see how things are progressing and changing over time. But I was really proud of this one. This was kind of like my earliest painting where I was dealing with these themes that I'm still working on in my work with this kind of constraint or kind of like limitations in space or environment or influence. Working larger as well was a huge breakthrough for me. This one is a little bit unique because I found the frame before I made the painting, and I was just so in love with the colors. Were really similar to the colors I was already using in my work. Loved how like sculptural it was. I found it at an estate sale and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna make a painting for this. The painting complements the frame and the frame complements the painting. So it's always the goal with these kind of more elaborate frames. It can sometimes be hard to work with because you don't want the frame to overpower things, but I think that the balance here is really nice.